August 2025. A luxury yacht was traveling from Bermuda to Puerto Rico. Suddenly, the AIS signal disappeared. Starlink disconnected. APERB went silent.
There's a green light descending from the sky above us! Ah!
The owner screamed on a live call. There is a green light coming from the sky above us. Within the next 3 seconds, the entire yacht vanished from the face of the earth. No debris, no bodies, no signal. To this day, no one knows where those 12 billionaires and their 8 friends disappeared. Has the Bermuda Triangle opened its mouth again after 77 years? In the next 40 minutes, we will show you everything that is being hidden officially. If you're truly brave, stay till the end, because at the end, an audio clip will play that might become the scariest night of your life. Let's begin. The Bermuda Triangle, a name that makes your hair stand on end the moment you hear it. A part of the ocean where ships and planes enter and never come back. Today, using the latest data up to 2025 from the US Navy, NOAA, and official sources, we will prove once and for all. Are there really aliens here? Is the lost city of Atlantis still alive beneath the waves? Or is this whole thing just one giant hoax? First, where exactly is this triangle? Bermuda, Miami, Puerto Rico, a 13 lakh square kilometer, 500,000 square mile area where the world's heaviest traffic passes, and where the silence of death is the loudest. Now listen to the 5 cases that still make scientists break into a cold sweat. Number 1. USS Cyclops, 1918. America's largest ship at the time. 542 feet long. 306 souls on board. 11,000 tons of manganese, or last message received. Weather is excellent. Everything is fine. And then, nothing. No SOS. No wreckage. Not even a single life jacket ever found. The US Navy officially wrote, "Cause unknown, the greatest mystery in the annals of maritime history." Number 2. Flight 19, December 5th, 1945. 5 bomber planes, 14 trained pilots. Listen to the last radio message.
Formation tightening. Compasses are spinning wildly. We're heading into something dense.
We don't know where we are. The compasses have gone crazy. The ocean has turned milky white. Then the rescue plane also vanished. Total 6 aircraft. 41 lives. Not a single body was ever found. Number 3. 1948 passenger plane DC-3. 32 passengers. Last message only 50 miles from Miami. We can see the lights of Florida. We are perfectly fine. Next moment, complete silence. Never found to this day. Number 4. 2023 private jet N350BV. 6 billionaire passengers from 77 Miami to Bermuda suddenly disappeared from radar. Controller recorded. The jet was at 41,000 feet. The next second it was wiped off the radar. No wreckage, no black box. And now, the very latest case of 2025 that hasn't hit the media yet. January 2025, Yacht, Elysium. 12 billionaires and their friends. Starlink was on. APERB was on. The owner made a live call. There's a green light above us. What is this? Call cut off. Yacht's AIS signal vanished in 3 seconds. Search was conducted. Only one empty life jacket was found. And that too, 300 miles away. The question is, how is all this possible? The secrets of the Bermuda Triangle have been astonishing people for centuries. How do ships and planes suddenly disappear? No wreckage, no trace. Today, we will look at these theories a bit more in depth, which you might have heard about. I will not only describe them, but also include some real evidence and scientific discussion, so that you can decide for yourself whether it's reality or just a myth. Let's start with theory number 1.
Control, this is Mako 1-1. I have a visual on the unidentified contact. It's moving at incredible speed, confirming radar returns. What is that thing?
Theory number 1. Aliens. Yes, aliens or UFOs. This theory is very old and seems the most interesting to people because it has a science fiction touch. Many pilots and passengers have reported that they saw large glowing objects in the Bermuda Triangle. For example, in 1978, a pilot, Bruce Jernon, claimed that he time traveled. Bruce said he was going from Miami to Bahamas when a strange cloud surrounded his plane. He says that in just 3 minutes, he covered 100 miles, which normally takes 30 minutes. His claim is that it was an electronic fog made from UFO technology, and it happened due to a time warp. Bruce has described all this in detail in his book, The Fog, .6F860b, but is this true? Well, the Bermuda Triangle is called a hot spot for UFO sightings. According to one study, the number of UFO reports near Florida coast and Bermuda is higher than other places. For example, in a Netflix documentary film, a village in Wales is called Bermuda Triangle of UFOs, where more than 450 sightings were reported. B28976 in Florida. Areas like Myrtle Beach and West Palm Beach have higher UFO sightings per capita, which are in a straight line from Bermuda. A researcher, NOAA, proved from data that the less the distance from Bermuda, the more UFO sightings, which shows a negative correlation. 6644 cf. More evidence. The pilots of Flight 19 in 1945 said on radio that their compasses went crazy and the sea looked like white milk. Some theorists say that UFOs caused the disappearances. They even claim that Christopher Columbus saw a UFO near Bermuda in 1492. In a Discovery Channel series called Curse of the Bermuda Triangle, the team investigated UFO crashes and talked about secret military videos. But the problem is, these are just claims, not real proof. Scientists say most sightings are optical illusions, strange weather, or simple mistakes. Bruce Jernon's story is also unproven. There is no scientific evidence for it. So, the UFO theory is interesting and fun, but the solid evidence is almost zero. Let's move on. Theory number 2, Atlantis. This theory comes directly from the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, who wrote about it around 360 BCE, over 2,300 years ago. In his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, Plato describes a highly advanced island civilization called Atlantis that supposedly existed 9,000 years before his time, located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, today's Strait of Gibraltar, and which sank into the ocean in a single day and night due to catastrophic earthquakes and floods. Many Bermuda Triangle enthusiasts claim that Atlantis was actually located in or near the Bermuda Triangle, and that the lost continent/city now lies underwater somewhere in that region. According to this theory, the reason ships and planes disappear is because of remaining Atlantean technology, powerful energy crystals, anti-gravity devices, or some kind of electromagnetic field that is still active and warps space-time. The biggest piece of evidence cited, the Bimini Road, also called the Bimini Wall, discovered in 1968 off the coast of Bimini Island in the Bahamas, inside the Bermuda Triangle. It's an underwater formation of rectangular limestone blocks, roughly half a mile long, arranged in an almost perfectly straight line, looking like a lot like a paved road or wall. Famous American psychic Edgar Cayce, the Sleeping Prophet, repeatedly predicted between the 1920s and 1940s that parts of Atlantis would be discovered near Bimini in 1968 or 1969. Amazingly, the Bimini Road was found in 1968, the exact year he predicted. Atlantis believers, and especially Charles Berlitz in his best-selling 1974 book, The Bermuda Triangle, argued this was proof. The road is actually a remnant of Atlantean harbor walls, roads, or a sunken city built by an advanced prehistoric civilization. What science says? Multiple geological studies, including by the University of Miami and NOAA, have concluded that the Bimini Road is completely natural. It is a type of formation called beach rock, limestone that forms naturally in shallow tropical waters when calcium carbonate cements sand and shell fragments together in straight, fractured rectangular patterns. The blocks are fractured in a way that is typical of tidal zone rocks. Similar natural formations exist all over the Caribbean and Florida. Core samples and radiocarbon dating show the rock is only a few thousand years old, not 12,000 plus years old as Atlantis would require. No tools, inscriptions, metal objects, or any other signs of human construction have ever been found there. Even the road alignment is not perfectly straight when accurately mapped. It has natural curves and irregularities. So while the timing of Edgar Cayce's prediction and the 1968 discovery is undeniably spooky, the overwhelming scientific consensus is that the Bimini Road is a fascinating but entirely natural geological feature, not the ruins of Atlantis. The Atlantis, Bermuda Triangle connection remains one of the most popular and romantic theories, but it has no solid archaeological or scientific backing. Theory number 3. Methane gas explosion. This theory is scientifically the most credible. On the seabed, methane hydrates, meaning frozen methane gas, accumulate. This gas is formed from organic material and remains solid under pressure. When it erupts, large bubbles are formed, which suddenly reduce the density of the water. Result? The ship immediately sinks because buoyancy is lost. In 2023, OceanX discovered such craters, but actually this theory became popular in 2014 from the Siberian craters. Russian scientists said that craters are formed due to explosive release of methane trapped in permafrost. Half-mile-wide craters were found in the Barents Sea near Norway, which were formed by methane blowouts. Research from the Arctic University of Norway revealed that these gas bubbles can sink ships. But what about planes? When the gas rises, it creates turbulence in the air, which can cause planes to crash. Methane is combustible, so if a plane passes through it, it can explode too. There are methane deposits in the Bermuda Triangle, such as Blake Ridge. This theory explains why no wreckage is found. A void is created. But the problem is that such large-scale releases have not been observed in recent history, and the accident rate in the Bermuda Triangle is normal. Still, this is the most logical explanation. Theory number 4. Hexagonal clouds. NASA satellites have taken pictures. Here in the sky, 6-sided clouds form, which produce winds of 170 miles per hour. Pilots call them air bombs. And the biggest truth, the US Coast Guard and Lloyd's of London say, the accident rate in this area is not higher than any other busy route in the world. Meaning, this whole thing is a mystery created by the media. But when even a 2025 yacht with cutting-edge technology disappears, when Starlink stops responding, when even the APIRB doesn't activate, then the question arises, has everything really ended? Or is that 1% mystery still alive?
Don't come after us, look.
What do you think? Truth? Lie? Or something we still can't understand? Be sure to tell us in the comments below. And if you've listened this far, like and subscribe from the heart.